Let me talk about that a little bit, because he defied all the odds, right? You know, he lived to be 100. You know, who does that? That doesn't happen very often. So, but I had the opportunity to interview him in the midst of his cancer treatment. So I went to Memphis. He was doing a habitat build, of course, and this is a man who, at the time, had just been diagnosed with metastatic cancer. So he had melanoma of the liver, and he had a small tumor in his liver, and it had metastasized to 4 different parts of his brain. And this was in 2015. His doctors decided, and he agreed to a very progressive, bold, brand new immunotherapy. We know it now as Keytruda. But he was among the first to be treated with Keytruda for his brain cancer. He also received radiation, and he, was able to agree to elective surgery as well to remove the tumor on his liver. So all of this happened, in the course of about a year. But he was diagnosed, had the surgery in August, and this video you're looking at right now is of him in November of the same year. He's 90 years old, and he is still wielding a hammer and running a buzzsaw and in the middle of cancer treatments. And what I was asking him here in this interview is, how is your strength holding up? And he acknowledged that, he does get tired, but he also said, but when you're guided by faith and you're guided by the principle of doing good for others, it makes you feel good at the end of the day to do this kind of work. So yes, I may go home and soak. He admitted to that. He said, I may go home and soak my tired muscles, but I also will go home feeling good that I've done something good for others. And that's the principle by which he lived all the time. He talked also about, he had lost his appetite some. He wasn't eating quite as much. So he said, I weigh now 148. I used to weigh 157 or something like that. So, he was always a very candid man. And, if you asked him a question, he was going to give you his honest answer.